Hello, my peeps, and happy new year to you all. I feel as though it has literally been a year since I've done a video, but I am super excited for this video. It's a new year, and I'm doing an update to the requirements to teach abroad, especially the Middle East and in Kuwait. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Connie C. Walcott, and I'm currently living and teaching in Kuwait. For all my oldies, big up on yourself. You are all my peeps, and I want to thank you for your continued support. Now, stay tuned to hear what I have to say. Start with the basic and the general requirements, right? And then I'm gonna leave the biggest one for last. So you're gonna want to watch this video until the end to know what that requirement is. Now, if you want to teach abroad, you must have a bachelor's degree. Now, it depends on which country and what you want to teach. You might need a bachelor's of education degree. Now, if you're going to be teaching English in countries such as China and Japan, you don't need a bachelor's of education degree. You need any degree. As for countries in the Middle East, specifically Kuwait, based on my knowledge and my experience, you must have a bachelor's of education degree. And your degree must be specific to the subject that you want to teach. So if you want to teach elementary or primary, as we call it in Jamaica, you must have a bachelor's of education degree in primary education. If you want to teach social studies, you must have it in social studies. If you want to teach math or English, you must have your bachelor's of education degree in math or English, etc., etc., etc. Right? So once you have your degree, that's the first requirement. Secondly, you must have 2 years of experience, right? You need 2 years of experience, especially for Kuwait. Now, as I say all the time, schools might take you without experience fresh out of college, but it's going to be a little bit difficult, right? And so it's best to get 2 years of teaching experience before you apply. And teaching practice does not count. Whatever teaching practice or volunteerism you've done, that doesn't count. They start counting from the moment you have completed your degree and you start to work. Now, before you apply, you must have your degree in hand, right? For example, when we leave Teachers College or university in Jamaica, it takes a few months for them to process our degree so that we can receive the actual certificate in our hand. You need to have it in hand before you apply. You cannot apply and say, oh, I'm waiting on the degree. No, because most recruitment websites will require a scanned copy of your degree from the initial stage. Now, speaking about recruitment agencies, I have recommended a number of recruitment agencies. I think I'm going to update that list this year as well. But if you want to know, I will share the link to that video below so that you can see all the recruiters that I have suggested. Know that there are many out there, but those are just a few that I have used and I know they're legit. All right. So another thing that you will need at the initial stage when you apply to teach abroad is your transcript. Right? They will require a copy of your transcript, right? So they will need a copy of your degree, a copy of your transcript, and also your resume. Resume is very important. So you all need to go and update that resume. Now, one of the things that is required here in the Middle East is a colored photo of yourself. Yep, I would encourage you to put it on your resume because they want to see you. They want to put a face to that resume. People hardly send resume without their picture on it these days. And they are going to ask you for a colored photo of yourself. So get a professional headshot or something and have it ready for when they ask. Those are the basics and the minimum requirements. Requirements may differ from recruiter to recruiter or from school to school. That's what you need to apply. They will require other documents after you have gotten a contract, right? Now, what I want to say to you is after you have gathered all of that, your degree, your transcripts, your resume, your colored photo and all of that, then you need to apply online. Yep, you need to apply to any of the recruiters that I've shared. And if you want to teach in Kuwait, to be specific, you can apply directly to schools. And I've shared a list of almost all the international schools in Kuwait. Now, time for the big reveal. What is the number one requirement now in 2022 if you want to teach abroad? Stay tuned after the break. I'm just kidding. But the number one requirement now, the first thing they're going to ask is, are you vaccinated? So if you're an anti-vaxxer, then you might not be able to teach abroad any at all. Let's take Kuwait for example. You need to be fully vaccinated. Not only fully vaccinated, but you need to be boosted to enter the country. Yep. So if you have taken both doses of a vaccine, if 9 months have passed since you have gotten vaccinated, you need to be boosted. If you're not boosted, then you cannot enter the country, right? And recruiters are going to ask you, are you vaccinated? Schools are going to want to make sure that you're vaccinated before they hire you. So if you have any plans of teaching abroad, and I'm sure it's the same in other countries around the world. So if you have any plans to teach in the Middle East, in Kuwait to be exact, you better go get vaccinated against COVID-19. All right, guys. So every year I'll try to give you an update when new things come up. I'll try to give it to you. So these are the requirements if you want to teach abroad or if you want to teach in Middle East, in Kuwait. If you have questions, you know you can shout out to me at any time, whether here on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook. I'm there as Connie C. Walcott. So until next time, remember the usual: like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, peace out, guys. Big up.